Good news, friends. The much awaited Honjo scholarships for the April 2026 intake is now open for applying. Honjo is one of the most important private scholarships for doing master's and doctoral studies in Japan. The last date of submission of online application is 31st of October 2025. In this video, I will provide all necessary information to apply for this scholarship. Hello friends, welcome to Saral Japani, a place where we talk everything about Japan. This is the summary of Honjo International Scholarship Foundation for 2026 intake. As you can see, the website, the application has to be made directly by the applicants or the candidates towards Honjo Foundation, and it will not be via the university. This is meant for master's and doctoral studies, and applicants should be from South Asia, West Asia, Central Asia, Africa, and Mongolia only. Almost all the schools and all major fields are included in this scholarship. The application period is from September 1st, 2025 till 31st of October 2025. Around 10 scholarships are available, and we will look into other details as we move along in this video. So now what I will do, I will open this page and we will find all information on the official website of Honjo Foundation. So let's take it from here to the website. So this is the website, as you can see here, Scholarship for Foreign Students, Scholarship for Foreign Students studying in Japanese graduate school. This scholarship is open to foreign students who plan to study in a Japanese graduate school for a doctoral or master's degree. Applications can be submitted from abroad if applicants are accepted to a Japanese graduate school. All nationalities and research fields are welcome. Applicants may directly apply to the foundation without pre-selection by the university. So this is the most important thing. So the university need not necessarily select you for the application to this scholarship. You can directly apply. The application period is from September 1 to October 31st, 2025. The screening method will be, the first round will be just document screening followed by interviews. And the number of scholarships is approximately 10. Period and amount of scholarship. The scholarship will be provided monthly throughout the minimum period required to acquire the degree. And these are the basic rates. 230k yen per month for 1 to 2 year degree courses, 210k yen per month for 3 years degree, and 180k yen per month for beyond 3 years of degree. Application and screening schedule. So again, the application period is from September 1 to 31st October 2025. The result of the document screening will be announced by 31st of January 2026. Interviews will be conducted in February 2026, which can be physical in Tokyo or interviewed by over a video call. And the final result for the Honjo scholarship will be available by 31st of March 2026, and the session begins in April 2026. How to apply for this scholarship? Confirm that you are eligible to apply. And how do you confirm that? We will look into the criteria in the application guidelines just in a moment. The second is enter the online application systems. Online application system. Fill out the application form and upload the required files and documents. The movie which the applicant talks about his/her research for 2 minutes is required. So we will look into these two requirements. Once the documents are submitted, the application number will be issued and the PDF of your application form will be generated. Please save the PDF file as you will need it when the result is announced on our website. So this is the online application system. I will not click on this at the moment because first we need to go through the guidelines and we will return back to this screen, online application system, and we will see what they have asked for in the online application form. Application guidelines for the scholarship 2026 is announced on August 1, 2025. So this is the application guideline. Let's click on this now. So this is the application guidelines for Honjo International Scholarship Foundation Guideline of Application for the Foreign Students Scholarship. Application period September 1 to October 31, 2025. Outline of the scholarship. This scholarship is open to foreign students who are planning to attend or are currently attending a graduate school at a Japanese university. The scholarship money will be provided starting from the beginning of graduate school in April 2026. The scholarship recipient is under no obligation to repay the amount received from our foundation. The scholarship period for the recipient is set according to the shortest period of time required to complete the intended degree. The travel grant to cover expenses for attending an international conference will be provided to scholarship recipients based on our scholarship provision rules. The scholarship recipient is not permitted to receive any other scholarships in conjunction with the Japan scholarship offered by our foundation except for the scholarships listed below. The Japanese MEXT scholarship, Mombu Kagakusho Honor Scholarship for privately financed international students, JSPS International Fellowship, and Japan Science and Technology Agency JST Fellowship. The scholarship recipient cannot gain employment other than part-time jobs related to their studies, such as teaching assistant, research assistant, or roles in international exchange affairs, such as translators or interpreters, while receiving our scholarship. The scholarship recipient is required to participate in the individual interview and the events that the foundation organizes. The scholarship recipient is required to actively participate in foundation events after completing graduate school. Number of scholarships is approximately 10 students. Requirements. To be eligible to apply for the scholarship, the student must meet all of the requirement criteria as listed below. The student must not possess Japanese citizenship. The student must be enrolled as of April 2026 or currently applying for the academic course starting from April 2025 at a graduate school in Japan. Those who are already enrolled and those who are not yet enrolled, including people who are currently employed with jobs at the time of applying for the program, are both eligible to apply for the scholarship if they are going to be enrolled in April 2026. Those who are going to enter graduate schools in the fall of 2026 can apply for this scholarship program as well. In principle, the student enrolling in a professional graduate school is not eligible to apply. However, the student who can submit a research plan is eligible to apply. The enrollment duration until graduation must be longer than 12 months. To be eligible, the student applying for the PhD program must start the PhD course by the age of 35. The student applying for the master's program must start the master's course by the age of 30, and there will be no exceptions entertained. Student must have a strong commitment to serve their home country as a future career plan. The student must have a deep understanding of international friendship and goodwill, attend events organized by the foundation, and take part in the network as an alumni member. The student must be able to carry out a basic conversation in Japanese. Interviews will be conducted in Japanese. No exceptions to that. Application period is from September 1, 2025 to October 31st, 2025. The online application system operating period. That means after October 31st, the online application system will be disabled and you will be no longer able to apply. How to apply? Enter the online application system and then complete all the necessary information. Upload the required digital files and documents as followings. So this is the URL of the online application system. So we will go back to the main page where we have a direct tab to click on and we shall see how it looks like. So this system is currently active because it has started from September 1st and it will get deactivated on October 31st. When you have completed the application procedure online, an application number will be generated. The application numbers of the successful students will be announced on our website, so please make sure to save the number you received. Otherwise, you won't be able to track your application later on. Digital files required to be uploaded are as follows. A face photo. The maximum size is 500 kilobytes. The file extension should be either JPG or GIF. A 2-minute video in which the applicant talks about their research plan. So this is very, very important. You have to record a 2-minute video in which you will talk about your research plan. The maximum size of this video can be 1 GB. The length should be up to 2 minutes or less. The file extension should be .mp4 or .mov. The presentation language should be Japanese or English. Presentation materials may be used in the video, however, the applicant's face must be clearly visible. A 30-second video where the applicant talks about self-promotion. That means your self-introduction where you talk about yourself. Again, it's a 30-second video and the maximum size can be 1 GB. The length is up to 30 seconds. File extension is the same and the language is also the same. In this video, the candidate will primarily feature his speaking without presentation materials. So it will be a short video of 30 seconds where he talks about himself. So these are the digital files. Now the next set of documents is the documents in PDF files required to be uploaded. First is the academic transcript in English or Japanese. Please attach a translation in case of any other language. Academic transcript of the undergraduate course required. If you transfer to the university from the College of Technology, that is course and school system, the transcript from that school is also required. Academic transcript of the graduate school, this is optional. If you do not have this transcript, it is not necessary to submit it. Research proposal. Use the designated template and write in Japanese. So we will look at the template after this, after going through this guideline. So it should be written in Japanese, research proposal. This is important. The template of the MS Word file is available on our website. As I said, we will go through that. What we want applicants to describe in this research proposal. Your research content and schedule. What do you want to identify and when? What is your ultimate goal? What and how you are going to contribute to your home country based on what you will learn or study in Japan, and what you already achieved regarding research, academic, and social activity. Please write the above 3 points in Japanese to fit on the designated form. However, if you are not confident in your Japanese, you may submit a research plan in English in addition to the Japanese one. So this is also an option. Recommendation letter from your supervisor. Please obtain a recommendation letter describing your academic performance, personal characteristics, evaluation, future potential, etc. You can also obtain a recommendation letter from your previous supervisor in your country if the recommender is familiar with your academic background. The number of sheets and formats is not designated. The recommender may send the recommendation letter directly to the foundation without sending it to the applicant. The letter must be sent from the recommender's email account to info@hisf.or.jp no later than the application deadline period, that is 31st of October 2025. The file name should include the applicant's name and the application number assigned to the applicant. Upon receipt of the recommendation letter from the recommender, upload it to the online application system. The recommender's signature or seal is necessary for the recommendation letter. Documents that prove admission, such as an admission letter, a letter of acceptance, etc. Please upload the certificate of enrollment only if the student is already enrolled in the graduate school. If the admission or acceptance letter is unavailable by October 31st, 2025, please enter the probable date on the online application system and then send it to the foundation office via email as soon as it is available. Note that after 1st November 2025, you cannot log into the online application system. So this is extremely important that you have to provide evidence of your admission or acceptance to a Japanese university by no later than November 1, 2025. So you have to complete that process by this time. After that, this online application system will be deactivated. Even if the envelopes are directed as confidential or invalid if opened, open all the envelopes and upload the documents as PDF files to the online application system. So this is meant for the recommendation letters. Photocopied documents can also be used and uploaded. Miscellaneous notes on entry. Application documents cannot be accepted via email or postal mail. The data you input in the online application system can be rewritten or replaced at any time until October 31, 2025. The latest data is automatically overwritten. The application documents will not be returned to the applicants. Regarding the personal information, in the application documents, they will not be used for any other purposes than for the scholarship selection process. However, please be confirmed that limited personal information will be provided for the following specific reasons. The application documents can be submitted to the selection committee members for document screening and selection process, and the personal information can be used during the selection process to confirm the applicant's contents and to ascertain whether the scholarship overlaps with the university staff and other scholarship organizations. Selection process. First selection, screening of documents. The result of the first selection will be announced by 31st January 2026. The application numbers of those who passed the first round will be posted on our website. Second selection, interview, conducted in early February 2026 in Tokyo or by video call. The detailed schedule for the interview will be sent directly to those who passed the first selection process, and the final result of scholarship award will be declared by 31st of March 2026. About the scholarship payment, in the following cases, scholarship payments can be stopped. By its decision, the board of directors may require the scholarship recipient to return any scholarship funds already paid. These are the criteria: when it is challenging to continue schooling or research due to illness or other reasons, when the supervisor recognizes that the recipient is ineligible to continue studying or conducting the research, in case of academic achievement failure or worst behavior discovered, when false statements are found in the application or other submitted documents, when any behavior deemed to bring the scholarship recipient into disrepute as a scholarship recipient of the foundation is found. So this is the address. Inquiries are accepted by email. Honjo International Scholarship Program. This is the physical address, and this is their website, and this is the email address to which you can send inquiries. If you have any questions or doubts, you can send email to this ID and they will give you prompt reply. So this is the 5-page document of application guidelines for Honjo International Scholarship Foundation, Guideline of Application for Foreign Student Scholarship 2026. And the application period is from September 1 to October 31st. So now let us go back to this page. So we were here, application guideline, we reviewed this document, and then as I mentioned during this guideline overview, template of research plan. So what to write in the template. So this is the research plan which you have to write in Japanese, but as they have mentioned that if you are not confident, then you can write in both Japanese and you can attach an English version as well, so that if they feel uncomfortable reading your Japanese, then they can refer to the English plan as well. First is the name, then the title of your research, and then the research objectives and description, what you are going to research. Contribution to home country, what and how are you going to contribute to your home country based on what you will learn or study in Japan. And the third page is achievements, what you already achieved regarding research, academic and social activity so far, academic achievements, social contributions. So there are 5 pages, so your research proposal should be not more than 5 pages, and you have to accommodate everything in this. And please go through that application guideline that I just discussed before this, so that you have the idea of what to put in this research plan. So they have highlighted the bullet points about the contents of this research plan. So now we go back to the page here. So this is done, this is done. Then the next is FAQs. So we will be soon doing this online application system, but before that, let's go through the FAQ as well, the frequently asked questions. So the online account, my page, I cannot receive the account activation email from the online application system. Check out your spam mailbox. Some servers may refuse to accept the email from this system. Try signing up with another email address like webmail. Then in the category of requirements to apply, these are some basic FAQs. I have not taken an entrance examination to enter university in April 2026. Can I still apply? If you are going to take an entrance examination to enter university in spring or fall 2026, you are eligible to apply. Since I am about to take the entrance exam, I will not be able to upload my acceptance letter before the application deadline. So for this case, you can input the estimated date of the entrance examination result announcement. I am not currently enrolled in the university, but I will take an entrance examination to enter in spring 2026. Can I apply? Yes, of course. Should I go back to my home country as soon as I graduate from the university? A few years of work in Japan or other countries before returning to your home country is allowed. That means you need not go back to your home country just after finishing your studies in Japan. Which university and graduate course can I apply to? You have the flexibility to choose any university and graduate course in Japan that aligns with your academic and personal goals. Can I apply for undergraduate programs through the Scholarship for Foreign Students program? The scholarship program does not offer scholarships for undergraduate international students. It's only for masters and PhD. Which nationalities are eligible to apply for the scholarship? The scholarship for foreign students program is open to non-Japanese citizens of all nationalities. I cannot upload a photo. Check out the following things. The data size should be smaller than 500 KB. The favorable aspect ratio, that is width to height ratio, is 4:3, and the file of the image should be .jpg or .gif. My supervisor from spring 2026 has not yet been determined. Input to be determined. Academic result. Should I input the academic result of the graduate school I am currently attending? If you can get the academic results, input them. If you cannot get them, you can leave the table blank. That's fine. Should I count the credits I earned at the university I attended as an exchange student? If the credits are necessary for graduation, count them as well. Should I input COSEN's, that is technical college's academic result? If you transferred from COSEN to a university, count the units you earned in COSEN. I graduated from 2 universities. Should I input both academic results? You may enter both or one of them. If your grades from the first university are certified by the second university, please enter the total of both grades. Curriculum vitae, the input field of universities is insufficient. Input in the other academic background or other remarks field at the bottom of the page. Personal statement, should I input about the family living in my home country? Input about your parents and siblings. If you are married, provide information about your spouse and children as well. Research plan, can I write it in English? No, write it in Japanese. If you are not confident in writing in Japanese, you can upload a research plan written in English optionally. A research plan written in Japanese is required in all cases. Can I increase the pages of the template? The research plan should be written within designated pages, that is maximum 5 pages. Can I insert figures? Yes. How much should I write in detail? Selection committee members are professionals in each academic field. However, since it is difficult to cover every detailed academic area, writing concisely is favorable. I don't have academic achievements yet. What should I write? Write nothing or leave the space blank. What are the activities in society? They could be a volunteer, sports, or cultural activity that you were highly evaluated on. Recommendation letter. Is there a template for a recommendation letter? No. Should I have a recommendation letter written by the professor who will supervise me from spring 2026? Either the new supervisor or the previous one is acceptable. Is the recommendation letter in English acceptable because my supervisor is a foreigner? Yes, it is. Is a seal or a stamp needed in the recommendation letter? A recommendation letter writer should put a seal or stamp or a signature when you upload it yourself. Without a seal or a signature, your application is not selected. A recommender wants to send the letter directly to the Honjo Foundation without handing it to me, the applicant. Is this acceptable? Yes, input the recommender's name instead of uploading the letter into the online application form. And here are a few other questions regarding online application. The page does not proceed, though there is no error found. The auto translation system installed on your PC may cause disturb the correct or work of the online application system. Remove it and log in again. I cannot find my application number. How can I retrieve it? Your application number will be automatically generated and sent to your registered email address upon successful completion of the online application process. Can you confirm the acceptance of my application? No. If you click the application button on the last page and PDF files are generated automatically, your application is completed. Interview test. Is the interview test conducted in English? No, it is conducted in Japanese. However, it is not to evaluate language skills. That means even if you speak broken Japanese, that is okay. Candidates should prepare an oral explanation about themselves and their research in the easy Japanese language. I will be out of Japan on the day of the interview test. Interview tests can be conducted online if the candidate cannot be at the interview site in Japan. General scholarship information. I want to apply for a scholarship at your university. Our foundation only provides scholarships. We are not affiliated with any educational institution. Does the Honjo Foundation offer support for research in non-degree programs? Our foundation does not provide support for research in non-degree programs. Does the scholarship cover university tuition fees and initial travel costs? For example, a plane ticket to Japan? Our scholarship program provides a monthly stipend only and does not cover additional costs such as university tuition fees or initial travel expenses. So this is a very good FAQ. Almost all the questions have been answered. So now let us go back to the main page. And now the only thing that is left is the online application system, which is the main one. So when you log into the online application system, you will see a translate page from Japanese. So if you are not comfortable reading Japanese, you can select this translate so that some of the content at least gets translated to Japanese. So here you see this is my page, this is your page, and I am getting this page because I have already enrolled here. I have already created my account. So if you are the first time user, then a page will open where you will have to enter your email address 2 times and a password. You have to select a password, and then in that email ID you will receive the URL to activate your login. And after that you should be able to log into this page, and from that time onwards, next time onwards, whenever you open, you will see this page. So that step I have already done, so I cannot do that again for you. So I just wanted to inform you about it. So now this scholarship online application system has 5 sections. The MD study abroad grant has 4 sections. Each section will be saved when you click on the Save and Proceed button on each confirmation page. After saving, you can continue from where you left or logging on. Use 1-byte alphabets and numbers to enter all the information. Please enter all the information in either Japanese or English. That means you can submit this application in English as well. So that's a good thing. Now, a very, very important uh, message to foreign students. If you are a foreign student, carefully choose scholarship for foreign students studying in Japan as a destination for your application. So you see here scholarships for Japan graduate students in Japan. So this is not for international students. Scholarship for foreign students studying in Japan. So this is the one that you have to select, and this is Doctor of Medicine study abroad grant. So this is for the Japanese students who want to do medicine, Doctor of Medicine in some other country. So this is not, again, also this is not for you. So for you it is this scholarship for students studying in Japan. So now you on the left side you see here scholarships for foreign students. So if you click here, then also it will take you to the same page. So from here also you can go to the same scholarship online application system, and it will again take you to the same page. That means it's the same form. So now you have to click here because this is for the scholarship for foreign students studying in Japan. So there are 2 tabs, one is form, one is resume, so you have to do both of them. So first we click on the form. So this is the form that has been opened. So what it says, enter all the required items. The fields with asterisk sign are required, that is mandatory. To save, click the proceed to confirm button at the bottom of the form, and after the transition to confirmation page, click the save and proceed button. Enter all information in either English or Japanese. So here you write your name, ABC. You can write your name in katakana. So that means in the Japanese katakana script you have to write your name. So this is not mandatory. As you see, there is no asterisk mark. So this is the asterisk. So this is the mandatory item. So if you want, you can write in katakana script your name. And also, if your name is a Japanese or Chinese, then you can write using kanji as well. That is again an optional. This is the photo where you can upload as per the dimensions and characteristics mentioned in the application guideline. Gender, that is sex, either male or female. Then the date of birth. So this is a drop down, very easy to fill. Country, you can select from this drop down your country. Postal code in Japan, if it is Japan, then you have to mention, otherwise no need. Then phone number, this is again mandatory. You have to put your phone number along with the country code, your marital status, your nationality, your current university name. That means if you are enrolled somewhere or the last university attended. So that you can write here. So you can mention here as the country. For example, let me select India just to show you. So see, since you have selected India, so the postal code of Japan has got disabled, so you cannot fill it. So that's fine. And here you can write the postal code of India. And prefecture is also not required because this is not Japan. And here you can write the address of India. The phone number, course. So this is the current university course or the last university that you have attended. So now if you are applying for master degree, then this will be undergraduate. If you are applying for doctorate degree, then it will be master, like that. So year, in which year you are currently in, department of so and so, faculty of so and so. So these are all optional, as you can see here. So whichever is applicable for you, just fill those lines only. You need not fill all if they are not applicable, because these are all optional items. Now about the university to be enrolled in April 2026. This is the more important portion, and that's why you can see these are all mandatory. University name, for example, University of Tokyo. Oops. University of Tokyo. Postal code you can write if you know of the university. You will get it from the university website. Prefecture also you will get. So just try to find out what prefecture it is located in. Then the name of the professor, if you have been assigned a professor. And if any of these items you do not know and the field is mandatory, then just write as they have mentioned in the guideline, like to be determined or something like that. Then the course is master course, faculty of anything like civil engineering. Major, maybe for example, structural design, which is one of the civil engineering. Then which year you will be in April 26. If you are a new student, it will be master year 1 or master year 2 or doctoral 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So this will be engineering sciences since it is civil engineering. The field of research. Research title in English. So you can put the title here. Research title in Japanese, that is also mandatory. In fact, that is mandatory. Research title in English is not mandatory. Entrance date, expected graduation date. How many times do you apply for this scholarship? First time, two times, two more times, and so on. So once you have filled that, you can proceed to confirm. And when you proceed to confirm, they will take you to the next page for submission and fill some additional details. So since we have not filled it, so it's giving an error. That's fine. So once that is done, so let me just bring it down a little bit. So this was the application form. Now in the resume, so when you move ahead in this form, then it will ask you to upload your transcripts, recommendation letters, your video, 2-minute video of your research proposal, and your 30-second video of your self introduction, and all those things that were explained in the application guideline, those they will be asking you to upload, which you can upload. So I need not show all of them to you, so you can just go ahead and do that. But after that, you have to come back and you have to fill up your resume form as well. So now let's go into the resume. So as you can see here, this is the resume. Name again, In katakana optional, in kanji optional, the photo again the same. All of this information you have to fill up and you can proceed to confirm. So this is applicant's information. The other one was, so in fact both of these are taking us to the same form. So it seems it's the same form. So when you select proceed to confirm, then it will. So let's do this for once. But again the photo has to be uploaded, otherwise it will not allow. So that's okay friends, that's not a problem. This is like you can do since you must have filled online applications before as well. So this is because the form looks pretty simple, there is no rocket science in that. So I'm sure you will be able to do that. If you face any difficulty while proceeding to confirm or on the next page, then please contact me in the comment section of this video, or you can send me an email at saraljapani@gmail.com and I will look into the issue if you face that one. So I think that should be fine. So now moving back to this page. So I hope everything has been discussed here, all the things. So if you are expecting an admission for April 2026, beginning April 2026 in Japan, in any university and in any field for master's or doctoral programs, then you are eligible to apply for this Honjo scholarship and you must apply for this scholarship. This is an extremely like fantastic scholarship, and it's the amount is also pretty handsome. So you can always try for it. Whether you get it or not, that's a different thing, but there is no harm in trying. So with this, I conclude here this video. And again, as I said, if you have any further questions, this is my email ID, saraljapani@gmail.com. Please feel free to reach out to me and I will give you any kind of advice that you would require, and that's absolutely free of cost. So please subscribe to this channel if you like this video, and stay connected with me, and I will provide more information about higher studies in Japan, about scholarships, the universities, the application process, and many other items which you will not find anywhere else. So till I post the next video, keep watching the videos that are already there. And if you want to learn Japanese language, that is also available on our YouTube channel. We teach Japanese in a very simplified manner for the foreigners, and you can take a look at those playlists as well. So that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Till we meet again, arigato gozaimasu, mata imashou.